Hello everyone. All right, I'm back with another life update video. I have notes on my phone here to help guide me through this video. So I guess where I left off in my previous video, I was living in North Austin, so let's just pick up from there. After that whole adventure, I moved down to San Antonio in Live Oak, lived there for a year. I'm not there anymore. Well, we'll get into that, where I am current day and all that. But I moved to San Antonio because it's cheaper. Austin's expensive. For what I wanted, and the price point, San Antonio was the answer. I always strive to be like a minimalist. I always say I'm an aspiring minimalist. When I moved into Brio, I didn't have any living room furniture, basically. I had a bedroom set, but no living room furniture. It took me 5 months to get living room furniture. I just always laugh at how long it took me to do it. My San Antonio adventure, it was a lot of healing. It was a lot of making new connections, making new friends, having like a solid friend group. I one-wheeled a lot more. I got in touch with the one-wheel community down there. Made a friend, Heather, she one-wheels. That was my first one-on-one girl one-wheeling experience, and we would go on rides. And that was a lot of fun. I skateboarded more. I used my drone and had it follow track me on a pump track. That was fun. I was always scared that the drone would just like lose me and start going into the trees, but it's all good. I still have it. When I was freelancing, I got an opportunity to go on top of the Frost Tower in Austin. It was for like an architectural company that built this building. No harnesses or anything, which I loved. We weren't that close to the edge. I kind of snuck out a little bit. Super cool experience. Let's fast forward now to December of 2022. I've been freelancing with a number of companies and stuff, but I was freelancing with a company for a year. They offered me a full-time job if I was interested, filming in South Austin, but only 2 times a week, and then editing remotely the rest. And I took it. It was kind of a tough decision. I'm like, do I want to do this and, you know, leave freelancing but take this? And the benefits, everything else was great. Love the people, love like the work environment. So yeah, so now I do that. So along with getting that job, in March of 2023, March of this year, we did a company-wide summit retreat in North Carolina where they're based. And then we'll just fast forward a little bit more down the road, and I went on a trip with my parents for the first time. Okay, hold up though. I know that sounds weird. We've gone on trips before. Since I moved to Texas 4 years ago, it's either I go visit them in Indiana or they come here to Texas and visit me. But this was the first time where we just met up in the middle. And so we went to Arkansas, Austin, Arkansas actually, right near Little Rock. My parents took me to the skate park and my mom made a Facebook post about it, which I thought was neat. Still skateboarding. I always joked when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna skateboard like when I'm old, in my 30s or whatever, which, you know, that's not that old. But still, to this day, I'm like, I don't see me ever not skateboarding, even if it's not, you know, obviously to the level I am now, just cruising, whatever. It was a farm Airbnb because they're into that whole farm life. The place we stayed had cats, I don't even know, like sheep? I don't think any goats. There were horses in the back, and I hope we can do more of those in the future. Let's catch up to present day. So I moved to New Braunfels. I've been here for 4 months. I'm here for a little over a year. It's white. My last place was dark. This place is light and white. I have plants for the first time. So a huge, huge, huge thing that happened this year that I've been wanting to get. Maybe as some of you know, I used to ride motorcycles. I had a motorcycle 2015, I want to say. That was a Kawasaki 250. Then I upgraded to a Yamaha FZ6, which is a 600. Tore that bike up. When I lived with my dad, it was great because he would just help fix the bike or whatever I needed help with. He would help me on it. Moving out to Texas, I didn't have that. And there were issues with the bike because I had destroyed it. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna sell it. So the past three and a half years, I have not had a motorcycle. So as you can guess, I bought a motorcycle this year. That was my goal, to get it like the beginning of the year. It's beautiful. It's a Kawasaki Vulcan S cafe bike, and it's a 650, but it's a cruiser style bike. So my other two were street style, but when I saw this like mint blue and black and it matches my one wheel back there, I was like, I have to get it. That one was expensive. It was $6,400. It was honestly the same price as my car. Full cash, like not financing it, none of that. I'm stoked about that one. Another huge accomplishment that I did this year. Wow. I can't even believe I did this. Something I've always wanted to do for a very, very, very long time, and it's kiteboarding. And I was able to find an instructor in Corpus Christi, went down there over a course of several weekends. So it was right around $1,000. It was an 11-hour course. It was a lot harder to learn than I thought. I'm used to board sports, but kite sports is a whole different world to me. So just learning the mechanics of that was a learning curve for sure. Towards the end, I was able to ride for like a minute or two at a time. The summer of 2023, I wanted to focus on water sports, hence the kiteboarding, but I also got a season pass for the Flow Rider in Corpus Christi. I really want to get good at the Flow Rider. I think it's so much fun. I feel like it's kind of hard to get good at it because how do you practice? The closest one to me is 2.5 hours away, and you get 2 tries. Once you fall, you have to wait in line for another 20 minutes before you can go again. So it's really fun. It's just, I don't know the sweet spot on how to learn it. And also there's a wakeboard park 10 minutes away from me now, and I went there a couple times. My tone's kind of coming down a little bit. So in the midst of all these water activities I was doing this summer, I fell sick again. I fell ill. As in my last video that I did, this life update video, I talked about this. I have ulcerative colitis, and I was in a flare this year, which is very unfortunate. In the summer, like my peak, like as I was kiteboarding, my last session, like I was questioning whether I could do it or not. And so that put a hold on the Flow Rider. I didn't go as much as I would have liked. In June and July and August were kind of like the months where I wasn't able to do much. Unfortunate, but I am okay right now, so that is great. Real quick story on that. Definitely not as bad as my previous flare. No hospital stays or anything. I went home to Indiana. I always do for the 4th of July. It was really, really hard. Traveling, it was tough. I tried to do fun things, but I just felt miserable the whole time. So that was kind of sad. When I was in Indiana, I did have a tattoo appointment. Didn't know I was gonna feel like shit when I was there, but I got a Seek Discomfort tattoo. I got green, added to this tattoo. The motorcycle tattoo I did on myself, he colored in. So basically I went into a flare again because with this new job I have, insurance denied Remicade. They want me to try 2 biosimilars first. And so I tried one and it did not work. And it put me into a flare. And we had to appeal it, whatever, that whole process. It was, Remicade was able to be approved for me. I had it once, but it wasn't enough. Anyways, my doctor said I failed Remicade. I didn't want to accept that. She said I could still wait. At this time, it was 3 weeks away. So I had to just wait it out. There's nothing I could do. I just had to wait until my next Remicade infusion. She was wrong. Remicade still works. I'm in remission now because of Remicade. That's all I've taken. That's not the first time someone's told me that Remicade's not working for me when I feel like it is. And there is a time in my life where it might not, and that's scary. That time really sucked. I don't know, that's all I can say. But I feel better now, and I just hope to stay in remission. Back in Brio, there was a stray cat, and as you guys know, I love stray cats. Let me get mine. Max is back here sleeping. He's an old man. This little girl's 3 now, aren't you? There was this beautiful little kitty cat. She was coming around, and of course I would feed her. How could I not? I saw her one day and her eye was like gunky. It was closed, she was squinting it. My friend Charlie was with me during this time. She helped me through this. I was like an emotional wreck. I was like, oh, I could not have done it without her. But we took her to the vet to get her some pain medicine, and we were eventually able to give her to a shelter, and they performed the surgery. But this cat is the absolute sweetest. Never hisses, never anything. This one hisses at her, and she's just like, hi, what's up? What you doing? I named her Lux. I kind of named her after Britt Robertson in Life Unexpected. Her name was Lux. Charlie decided she wanted to foster the cat. Like, she's in love with her. Like, we both didn't want to lose her, let her go. So yeah, so Charlie was fostering her, and fast forward a little bit more, she adopted her. So Lux is part of the crew now. So that's this video. I think I caught you up. I have no idea what the future holds. I just know I'm here in New Braunfels for the next year. Then I hope to move closer to Austin, maybe South Austin. Bye.